Alright, what's up everybody? Good morning, good evening and good afternoon. It depends on wherever you'll be watching us from. Remember, this is Real Talk Show and we are back with power and strength. Remember, it has been a while, we've been away and we've been preparing goodies for you. And today we are having a powerful guest. We're gonna talk a lot as far as content creation is concerned. Remember, Real Talk Show, its main purpose is to inform, educate, but above all, we ensure that entertainment also comes your way. So for the first time ever on Real Talk Show, ladies and gentlemen, machaji na manyonyes, we are introducing to you Clinto Billy. And if you don't know who Clinto Billy is, then check out these videos.
Hapa campus unaweza date dem tribe gani?
Dem yoyote bora sikwe mkale.
Okay guys, is Clinto Billy, niko hapa na nani?
Kibabi Mjakam Fine.
Okay, so I'm privileged to meet Kibabi Mjakam Fine. So ebu ambia the real Mjakam Fine kitu.
Nataka tu ni commit na tupige content.
Ni meme gani uko bamba?
Ime minanzanga nyamasa mamu. Nyamasa kwanza uone vile vitu inaenda na mpangilio.
Right, Clinto Billy. Mambo vipi? It has been a while since we talked, and I'm glad to have you on my show today. Just to start us off, a few moments ago, nimeona kwa Kibu Lifestyle, somebody posted and asked Clinto Billy, hii jezi kwa unafua sangapi, jezi ya Arsenal kwa unatoa ufue sangapi? So tell us about the jezi first of all before we can continue.
Okay, so hii jezi ni identity. Ukiona tu hii jezi, unajua tu hiyo ni Clinto Billy. Hakuna content creator mwingine anavaa jezi ya Arsenal except Clinto Billy.
So if the jersey is not there, hakuna kazi.
Yeah, jezi siko poa, sitapiga hiyo content perfect.
Clinto Billy, what do you mean? So if we were to take away the jersey today, you'll not have the content to do?
No, I will have the content, but what identifies me is jezi. Yeah.
Wow, that is quite interesting, Clinto Billy. So we are getting to understand that this jersey is very, very important for your brand. That is quite interesting. So tell us, Clinto Billy, who is Clinto Billy off the camera? Kama huna hii jersey, you don't have the stretcher, the black stretcher. Who is Clinto Billy when the camera is off?
When the camera is off, I am a student pursuing English and literature, a second year, very consistent in studies and even content creation.
Right, so you are a student of English literature in Kibabi University. Tell us about English literature. English literature, unaona kitu?
Yeah, naona kitu.
Here is the course you'll advise someone who has just finished their Form 4 to come and pursue?
Yeah, those who have finished Form 4, English literature is the best course. Come and pursue it.
So, and what captivated you, by the way, ndo ukaanza kufanya English literature?
What captivated me is my mentors, my friends who are now teachers, lecturers. Yeah.
All right, so Clinto Billy doing English literature in Kibabi University. That is quite interesting. So how do English literature and how does it relate to your specification of content creation? Does it have any influence as far as content creation is concerned?
Yeah, it has an influence whereby I use maybe language, making content. Yeah.
So thank you very much for that. So we want to dive into this interview, Clinto Billy. You know, everybody has at least a lifestyle, has a life history to tell people. How has your journey been up to date? How has your journey been? Tell us how the captivating part of it and also briefly the sad part of it. How has your journey been up to date?
Yeah, my journey is very long and very sad story, whereby when I entered KIB, I started creating content to resonate the campus life and connect with the audience. So you see there were some students who were criticizing me, telling me negative things, but I didn't give up. Yeah, I just focused, and now here I am. I am very strong to continue the content.
Na unatoka wapi? Where is your home?
My home is Kakamega, Butere.
So Clinton Billy, inaaminika kwamba people from Western Kenya, most of them wanakuwa na shida na matters in language. I mean, how did you even end up in English literature? Because na enyewe nikiangalia wanatoka Kakamega kidogo, Western Bungoma, they have a problem with language. You are pursuing English literature. What happened?
Yeah, I came to pursue English literature so as to understand language and imply it so that I can use it well. So unajua wengi wanasema Waluya wajui Kizungu, alafu wakitumia maneno zingine za Kiluya wanaongeza tu kwa Kizungu. So that's why I'm pursuing English and literature.
You know, you've mentioned about kuchanganya maneno za Kiluya na Kizungu, and then I've just remembered of something we were undergoing a given task a couple of days ago, and somebody who has been affected na asset yao ya nyumbani. Actually, I'll not disclose the person, but the person akona na ile shida ya differentiating between one term and two terms. So the guy had the guts and audacity to say one term and two term. It's quite interesting. But at least kupatana na mtu mwenye anatoka mali watu wa affected na accent, and you are doing English literature, that is quite commendable, Clinton Billy. So I'll talk to us, Clinton Billy. How has campus life shaped you as an individual? What is it causing, or how is it determining the you or the person we are seeing to be?
Yeah, campus life has taught me some skills like teamwork, where I'm able to work with my friends, my lecturers. Yeah, then communication has also influenced me, whereby I can communicate even with the gatesman, even with anyone. Yeah.
Okay, so basically kitu imeshape kwa maisha yako ni hiyo kukusaidia as far as your social life is concerned, at least having a good relations with the people. That is very good of you, Clinton Billy. So now tell us about this. Is it true that when people come to campus, they tend to forget what brought them to campus, and maybe wanaingia kwa vitu zingine? Now that you are doing content creation, are you likely to forget academics and venture much more into content creation? Or?
No. So when I'm doing content, I also prioritize education, because education is what brought me here. So what I do, I set goals. So there is time management, whereby there is time for content and there is time for studying. Yeah.
So Clinton Billy, so let's now deeply and seriously talk matters content creation. Ni nini ilikupush kwanza kufanya content creation? Is it money? Is it fun? Or what is it? What pushed you into content creation, man?
What pushed me to content creation was to share my ideas, and explore the topics that are in campus, like the relationship, campus life, and personal growth.
So ni nini haswa huwa unafanya about what do you venture in your content creation? Kwa sababu the last video I've checked your video, ulikuwa unafanya, niliona tu umepanga watu line pale and you're asking them which campus should not address us as Kibabii University. I mean, what triggers that? What triggers your topics?
What triggers my topic is the time and the activities that are taking place in the campuses. So when you see For example, like the university, the other universities which I will not mention, you see they are there making content, just making fun. Yeah, so it triggers me so that we can create a way that so that we can interact with the campus, we come to know each other. So you see, when you are addressing, for example, that content, I was addressing which campus cannot address Kibabi University. You see, the people that I was interviewing, they mentioned some of the campuses. So this brings interaction.
Nini nafanya hizo campus was mentioned, nini unique kwa hizo campus?
So vitu zenye ni unique kwa hizo campus, for example lake, walisema kuna Lake Rongo, then most I think walisema kuna Tankibo. So you see, that brings audience engagement.
But bro, you know, Masinde Muliro is one of the most ni campus yenye imekuwa respected sana hapa Western Kenya. Well, of course, it's the largest hapa Western Kenya. What do you mean that there is a time Masinde Muliro? How? I mean, what is the credibility of that? Have you confirmed about it?
No, I'm yet to confirm, but that is content. That